Hello everyone, this is Anu again, back in Varun's kitchen. Today I'm making for you Gujiya with a twist. This is a very different type of Gujiya, not the usual one, and it is super healthy, of course, super tasty. I don't make anything that is not tasty. And you will see what is so different about this Gujiya. So come, have a look at what I have. Let's get started with the dough. This is not the usual Gujiya dough. Again, the reason why it is different is because we have a recipe for a pie, and that's the kind that we are making with all-purpose flour, sugar, and cold butter. This is chilled butter, and we are going to mix it with our flour and sugar. Yeah, this is gonna be, see, very crumbly. Today I'm using salted butter, so we don't need to add our salt on the top. But if you're using unsalted, make sure you sprinkle about quarter teaspoon of salt, which is about 1 gram. Yeah, and see, this is how we have to get the texture. It should come together without really adding any more liquid. But we are going to add liquid to this. We're going to add chilled water. I don't want to add too much. It comes together very quickly, and we don't need to knead it for very long because, to tell you the truth, we don't want gluten formation over here. And one way of stopping gluten from forming is by adding either a spoon of vinegar or a spoon of lemon juice. The other thing that we can add is a spoon of vodka. What better way to spike up our little gujiyas over here? There, see, our dough has come together with very little water. So add your water slowly, and we are going to put this in the fridge. I'm going to cover it with cling wrap and put it in the refrigerator so that it will chill for about half an hour, maybe a little bit more. And while it is chilling, we're going to work with our filling. Our filling for the Gujiya is also very different. We are not using our regular khoya or coconut. We have a combination of dry fruit over here. Today I'm using almond, pistas, kishmish. You can put cashew nuts if you want, hazelnuts. It's totally up to you. But the one thing that is very important for this is our thandai mixture. This mixture was made for our thandai video. Please watch that video to know how this one is gonna turn out. We need to use chopped dry fruit over here. They are gonna be big chunks because we want to have the texture of our dry fruit in there. Can you see how coarsely chopped they are? I'm gonna add it to our thandai mixture. And I'm also going to add our raisins. Of course, we didn't need to chop these. And here I'm also going to be adding our honey. This is going to bind the entire thing together, the nuts, the thandai. This is something that is a superfood. And I'm thankful to our nature for providing us with these amazing dry fruits. Today is Earth Hour. In India, it's at 8:30 p.m. Please, I request you to switch off your mobiles, switch off all the lights, give our earth a breather for just half an hour. And our earth and our nature will be thankful to you, as I'm thankful to all of you for supporting us through all of these days. So here we have our dough. It has chilled for half an hour and it is nice and firm. This is what we are going to be using for our base. And I'm gonna sprinkle a lot of flour on the work surface and sprinkle some again here and also on our rolling pin. And very slowly, gently, we're going to spread it out, roll it into a large circle and as thin as possible. Continue to flour and roll it, making sure it is moving. And if it cracks, don't worry about it, it can join back together just as easily. Now that we have rolled out the dough, look at how thin it is. I can see the surface below it. And I'm using a cookie cutter, a round one today, and just gonna cut out small little circles, and there'll be some dough left in between. We are gonna reuse that dough. We're gonna pick up each and every one of them and place them right inside our silicone cupcake molds. Our oven has preheated, it's at 180 degrees, and now that I have my cupcake molds ready, I'm going to blind bake these with a little bit of beans in there. You can use anything at all just to make sure that they don't rise out of the space. I'm just gonna pop these in the oven and they should be done in less than 10 minutes. So our little tarts are ready and look at them. I have emptied out the beans from them, and in place of the beans we are going to put our dry fruit mixture. It's as simple as that. There you have it. And as soon as it cools down, we will take it out. So there are two ways of doing this. One is of course this way, where we blind bake the tarts first and then add our filling to the cooled little tarts. The other way of doing it is putting our filling in the oven along with the tarts and bake them for 10 minutes. The difference will be in the flavor. Here the thandai mixture has not baked, so it has a freshness to it, but if you bake it along with the dry fruit, it tastes great, but it loses a little bit of that freshness that comes. And you're using dry fruit with the thandai mixture, it doesn't really need baking as such, but the choice is yours. They need to be made a day in advance. It can be kept for a week if required, but in our home it's not going to last more than a day. So make a huge batch of it, take it for Holi, enjoy it with all of your friends, and take care. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.